The Hockey Hall of Fame today announced the 2023 class. I just hit my pop filter. I'd say the big headliner here is he is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He is the second best goalie of his generation, Henrik Lundqvist, one of three goaltenders inducted this year, along with Tom Barrasso, known from his time in Pittsburgh, and Mike Vernon. Alongside them is Pierre Turgeon, which that's a little overdue. That one. Caroline Ouellette, of course. I think it was the CWHL was the women's league at the time, and I remember she was like their leading scorer, like all time in goals or something. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm an expert in women's hockey, but Caroline Ouellette's one of the few names I actually do know because she played for Les Canadiens. And I of course love my Montreal hockey. And then of course in the builders category, Coach Ken Hitchcock and GM Pierre Lacroix. Which yeah. All right, Alex. Anything else to say?
Yeah, no, I just still very curious as to why Alex Mogilny is not in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
The
that's a
annual
bad one.
conversation. Yeah.
It's
Let's
weird
have
to
this.
me too that Pierre Lacroix was not in. For anyone who doesn't know, I believe he was the GM of the Nordiques / Avs. Like I'm pretty sure he was the guy that Joe Sakic learned from. So that one to learn, and apparently he passed away. Like this is in post-mortem.
Yeah,
How?
passed away in 2020.
That's insane that he was not in there because that team is full of Hall of Famers. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't get why. I don't know how Vernon, Barrasso, and Lundqvist get in ahead of Mr. McGillney. But anyway, Alex, you and I had a discussion about this before we started recording. So why don't you go ahead and talk about your thing with the Hall of Fame and inductees for a second here?
Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. Alex, how are you? I mean, Daniel, how are you? Alex?
Good. I'm good. I'm
That's
still
good.
kind of baffled by some of the selections, but I want Alex to go first.
No.
Yeah, I think for me, and I think it just I was very, very little, and it was both these goals were at the tail end of
Oh.
their careers. Oh wait, do we have breaking news?
We
I don't think we
might.
got to worry about it right now. But
Okay, I'll keep
it's
my
something
hot
from Sportico.
Okay.
Do you want to get to that now? I'm assuming you've
Yeah,
seen
no,
it
I'm
as
just
well, Alex.
that's why I said 1 second.
Oh,
I'm
Okay,
okay,
just
do
okay.
you want to quickly give that a read and then Daniel and I can talk about this?
yeah, I just trying to figure out who it is. Yeah, go.
Daniel, you're a much bigger fan of some older hockey than I am.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to say about Pierre Turgeon,
To be honest,
Hall of Famer?
he always kind of seemed like he was that scorer, but he was never like that guy, if that makes sense. Like put up
Good
the
name.
stats, but great name. But he
Fantastic.
reminds me of salad dressing, to be honest.
Pierre Turgeon specialty ranch sauce.
But
Really?
I think for me, like I just want to comment quickly on the goalies.
Yeah.
I of course was not born, so I did not see Tom Barrasso or Mike Vernon win their cups. But I always never viewed them as like the top guys in the 90s. It's no disrespect to them. It's just kind of like Tom Barrasso was like one of those players that, he burned very bright very quickly,
Mhm.
and then was an okay goalie for the rest of his career. Like after those Pittsburgh years, it just really wasn't there. And again, this is for me looking at his stats from just remembering, I guess, conversations about like what he was, what kind of player he was. I know he did a lot for American, like for US hockey as well. So I think you put in that aspect to it as well. Also with Mike Vernon, bounced around a lot. He's consistent goalie as well, won his cups, but I don't know. Like it's just again of the Hall of Fame. It's like I would include these guys in like the Hall of very good or good, not of Hall of Fame kind of guys. Again, when you mention someone like Alex Mogilny not making it again.
People
I
have been
have
very
it.
much on
Sorry.
the thing of Rod Brendan Mark too. I'm happy for Lundqvist, by the way. Happy
Yeah.
for it. I think you
Yeah.
could get into the Hall of Fame as Lundqvist just by the way he looks. Good, what a man.